What up, people? It's your boy Chig. You are through to the Combat Show. Joining me, as always, are my two co-hosts. First and foremost, Ola. Say hello to the people, Ola.
Yeah, it's been a minute, man. We've got a big pay-per-view to talk about. Yeah, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it, man. I'm ready. I'm buzzing.
All right. And of course, it wouldn't be complete without a little bit of a sprinkle of will to balance it out. So, welcome.
Hello, people. How you doing? You all right? Let's go. Let's get into it.
All right, let's do it. People, as you come into the chat, please do stick a like immediately on the video. Hit the subscribe button if this is the first time you are watching. Obviously, we understand it's a big fight card, so we may get slightly more attention than we normally do. We do this every single Friday, covering each card, even the smaller ones. We preview them, and then we make our picks, and then we review them, review the general fight card the following week, which we've got to do two. We've got to do two technically. We haven't covered the last fight card, which your boy Chig won, of course. You know, in the predictions. You know, doing my thing. You know, showing you how it's done. You know. So yeah. Anyway, let's get on with things. Ola, do you want to take us away with the last fight card?
Mike.
Big up to everyone. Big up to everyone in the chat. Big up to everybody in the chat coming through. Rosenstrike and the Sirogan fight. We've got Thiago Moises and Alex Hernandez. Chig and Will went with Alex Hernandez. I went with no. You two went with Moises. I went with Alex Hernandez, and Moises won that fight. It's a good win. It's a good call from both of you.
I don't like Hernandez, so I would never pick him.
Yeah, it's a good call, man. It's a good call. I was gutted, man. I was thinking, oh, why did I go for Moises? But yeah, good call from both of you. Alexis Davies and Sabina Mazo. We all went Sabina Mazo. Alexis Davies won, so we didn't get no points for that one. Ronnie Lawrence and Cachero. Me and Chig went for Ronnie Lawrence. Thank you. Who won that fight as well and got performance of the night, the only performance of the night. And Maxim Grishin. Will went for Maxim Grishin over Dustin Jacoby. Dustin Jacoby won that fight. The main card, Bruce Leroy, Kevin Kroom. Will pick Kevin Kroom, Bruce Leroy. Basically gave you some martial arts lessons.
Is it me or does your audio sound really weird?
I don't know.
It's you.
Yeah, let me jump out and come back in.
Maybe it is me. Because it sounded like he was almost echoing.
Oh, no. It didn't sound like it was echoing for me.
Oh, okay. Maybe it is me then.
Do I sound like I'm echoing?
No. Is it better now?
Yeah, keep going. Maybe it is me. Keep going.
All right. Pedro Munoz and Jimmy Rivera. Another one. Crazy. Got fight of the night. And good call from you and Chig as well. On Pedro Munoz. I went with Jimmy Rivera. I thought it was gonna just, be like the last time round. Montana De La Rosa and Bueno Silva. I don't know if you actually saw that fight, because Bueno Silva got docked a point for sticking. No, she fence grabbed. Remember, she fence grabbed, and the ref went having none of it. Like, you know what? You're getting docked a point, man. You know what I mean? So
did she win?
Ended up. No, it was a majority draw. She would have won that fight.
Yeah, I was gonna say she should have won for me. She should have won, but
she got a majority draw because of that. Ankalaev and Nikita Krylov.
See, look,
Ankalaev just did what he did. You know what I mean?
Oh, he's on holiday.
I don't know. Let me
Oh
go.
no. I thought so, but I didn't. I don't know.
It's not me though, is it?
Try coming in and out because you're the only one that hasn't yet.
Okay.
Just in case. Sorry, people. You know how it is. Sometimes this happens when you do show technical difficulties. It is what it is. But we hope you're well. Big up to everyone that is watching. Please do stick a like on the video. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. As we keep going through this card. Okay.
Am I all right? Is everything all right?
It was usually when other people were talking. I think it's stopped now. Or has it?
What are they saying?
People, let us know if it continues again, yeah? Just so that obviously we don't want you guys watching this back thinking, oh, what is that audio? But it seems to be all right my end. I suspect Ola's restarted his whole laptop, so we'll see when he comes back.
Is it all right
In
on my
the
end?
lobby.
Can the people hear me? Or am I echoing as well?
It's not. It's hard to. It's hard. It's not even like an echo. It's like a frustrating. It's like
this distorted sound in the back.
Yeah, it's like a robotic sound. But no, yeah, people say you're good. So all right, cool. That's the most important thing. But no, yeah, people say you're good. So,
Can you hear me?
cool. Yeah, I can hear myself, but I'm guessing you're watching.
Yeah, you're playing in the background. Turn it down.
Yeah. No, while I was rebooting, I had to turn my other thing on so I could hear what you guys were talking about.
All right.
So, yeah. Is it better now?
We hope so.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
All right. Well, basically, I'm talking about the last fight now. Jazino, Sirigan.
I think
Me and Will went Sirigan.
All I think is your mic. I think.
And
can you turn your mic down a little bit just to see if it works? Just to see if that works. Can you turn it down a bit? Yeah.
How's that?
Does that sound better? I think this sounds a little bit better.
How's that?
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yeah. Is it what do they say in the chat? Is it better?
Well, they think it's okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm still hearing a little something, but it's not as bad as it was. So
no, it wasn't as bad. Nah.
Let's continue.
I think you have his mic all the way up. That's all.
It's usually on the same volume that the same volume that I run it on.
Oh.
See, so I've reduced it, and I can still hear some kind of echo.
Yeah, some distorted.
So you guys are hearing it as well, then?
Yeah, I can hear it in the back of my just after I speak. Then it comes a second after that. You know.
Well, I mean, if it's not affecting these lot, then
I don't know what it is.
I can hear you normally.
So,
I can hear you normally.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, yeah.
All right, let's just keep going. Let's see what happens. Go on.
So prelims 259. We're gonna go straight for the picks, and obviously I'm gonna read. If you want to get it up on the screen as well, Chig, please.
Chig, you're late with this, man. Come on.
This guy.
So obviously I'm gonna.
You should be on job, Chig.
I have to like producer. Come on, man. Time is. Let's go.
Come on, Nigeria.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the audio, man.
Now you're good. Now you might be not good to yourself, but you're good to us.
It's definitely one of our microphones. We just don't know which one it is at the moment because we're all using headsets. Funny enough, I use my headset just because I wanted the audio to be better. So that's the reason I use my headset. Okay.
All right, prelims. Kai Kara France and Rogerio Bontorin.
I'm going with Rogerio.
I'm going with Kai Kao.
Okay.
Are you going early prelims or prelims?
No, just prelims.
Because early prelims has got Dominic Cruz in there, isn't it?
No, prelims
Yeah.
is Dominic Cruz, but
And Benavides as well.
they don't normally have an early prelims.
Song Yadong is on there as well. So there's some good fights on the prelims, man. Song Yadong is fighting Kyla Phillips. Benavides is fighting Askarov. And we got the Dominic Cruz fight. So, it's not a bad prelims. That's a decent prelims.
Ola's gonna go Kai Francis. Kai.
Yeah, I'm going Kai France. Next one. Joseph Benavides, Askarov.
Askarov. I'm going with Askarov.
The bullet.
Yeah, I'm going Askarov as well.
I know where Ching's going now.
No, I'll go for less.
What?
I'll go for less.
That's what I said. I know where Ching's going now. Ching wasn't sure about Benavides. As soon as Ola chose, I knew where Ching was going.
On to the next one. Dominic Cruz, Kisikeni.
No, you got to go Saya Dong, man. Cruz is the main event.
All right.
The main event of
Song
the prelims.
Song Yadong, Kyla Phillips.
I'll wait. I've gone first every time. You don't go. Let's see.
Chig.
Ola.
That's why I wanted. Wow. I wanted to pick three. I wanted to pick 3 prelims to score. To get the scores on. So I don't want to pick that fight. I want to pick the next one to make my 3 prelims to get my counts.
To get your counts. Oh, is that what we're doing? So we're not picking every single one then. All right, then. So let's pick ones that we're actually scoring.
You can pick which ones you want. Yeah, you can pick which ones. You got the prelims. We do the main card together, but the prelims you can pick 3 that you want.
So all that's basically saying is opting out of this fight, so you can pick this one as your fight, or you can wait for the Dominic.
No, I'll wait for the Cruz one.
Right. So can we go on to the Dominic Cruz fight?
No, I would stay away from the Dominic Cruz one.
So are you picking? You're picking from Song Yadong? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, go on. Yeah. Kyla Phillips, Song Yadong.
I'm going with Kyla Phillips.
What weight they're fighting at?
Couldn't give 2 shits what weight they're fighting at.
Okay, so
I know 155.
Bantam.
Right. Dominic Cruz, Kisikeni. I'm going to go with Dominic Cruz. I'm going with Dominic Cruz. Chig?
I'll go with Cruz as well.
I don't know why you're laughing. You ain't even got no dog in that fight, man. Like,
that's what I'm laughing.
Why are you laughing for?
That's what I'm laughing.
We didn't laugh at Kyla Phillips picking him over Song Yadong. You know what I mean? Onto the main event. No, the main card, shall I say. I always make that mistake calling the main card the main event, calling the main event the main card, man. God damn.
Rakic.
Santos.
Wow.
Yeah, you heard me.
Said it with chest.
Chest. They're making such a big deal out of this Rakic guy all of a sudden.
Yeah, I'm going with Santos as well.
Santos.
The next fight. Drew Dober and Islam Makhachev.
Islam. We already know where Mr. Munoz MMA.
Don't even get him started.
So
right.
let's not even. I'm not even going to
the next fight.
Let him say the name. Okay, this is where it starts to get interesting. Peter Yan versus Aljo. I'll go first because you two are too pussy to go first.
Wow.
I want Aljo to win so bad. So bad. But I can't convince myself that he will. So I think Yan will be too ferocious for him, and I think he'll win late as well. So Peter Yan. Or Preta. I don't know however they say it.
Piotr
Yan.
I'm gonna go with Starling.
I hope you're right. Man. I hope so. That one I'll happily get wrong.
I'm going with Aljo and
so. I hope so because he deserves it. I would love to be wrong about that one.
Piotr.
Okay.
Should be a good fight though. I think that might be a sleeper fight of the night. In fact, there you go. There's my early pick for that.
True fight of the night. Yeah.
This one, on the other hand, I think this one, all of us can pick sleeping that this will be Nunes. The only thing that it does make it interesting, I guess, is that Megan Anderson is really, really big. Like she's a genuine big girl. Like she cuts weight for this, whereas I don't think Nunes really particularly cuts weight to get to 145. And obviously she's very tall, Megan Anderson. Why am I calling her Megan?
Yeah, no, you're calling her the right name. That's
Rago. I'm in England, brother. Megan Anderson, right? So, yeah, I think I love her. She's my girl. You know this, but I'm also just real about it. I don't see anyone beating Nunes until she retires. There's no one on the scene, at least in the UFC, that I've seen.
Yo, stop talking that shit, because one of the girls already beat her the fuck up, but we'll not really talk about it. But,
all right, well, whatever. So, yeah, I think she'll just wrestle her, just take her down to the ground.
That's why Will is gonna go for Megan Anderson, isn't it?
No, I'm not.
No chance. Will's not crazy. This is a sure thing. So
no. I thought he was talking about somebody don't beat the lioness the fuck.
I said somebody. I didn't say Megan Anderson.
It was.
She's a big girl. She's genuinely a
Shevchenko beat her up.
What was she?
Shevchenko beat her up. Cat caught your tongue.
Shevchenko fight.
That's what I'm saying. No, when
I like the way Will says this. Like, listen, and you're making me say something against my girl. I like the way you say this. Like Shevchenko won the fight.
She did.
Did she win the fight?
Yeah, she did.
She didn't win the fight.
So it's marked that Shevchenko beat her. Yeah.
For me.
Seeing. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
That's in your.
For you,
that's in your mind. The three judges didn't see that way.
Official record didn't agree.
I know official. Same way.
They didn't see it that way.
Same way. Ola doesn't understand like that. Jones also won against Reyes. That's the same way. That's the same way I stand. That's the same thing I stand on. That's all I got to say. Yeah. So all I can say.
In my little mind, I could think Gustafsson beat Jones the first time round, but
yeah, me too. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but who cares? The judges didn't think that.
Yeah, but that's
Jones won.
Yeah, it doesn't make what my original statement was I don't see anyone beating her. Rubbish, because as much as I love Valentina, everyone knows I love Valentina. She hasn't beaten her, so it doesn't make it an outrageous statement.
She's a true martial artist as well, and she knows it. She knows it. You know, no matter what, no matter what her fans, which I'm a big fan. We're all big fans of Valentina here, and this is why I don't get Will's argument sometimes, because you go on about it like we hate Valentina, and we love that girl. Like, you know what I mean? Like, we love that girl. The way we talk about her in the chat and everything.
Did we pick come on. Now we pick for Nunes.
I picked Nunes. I assume you guys have picked Nunes.
Bro, I already don't pick Nunes. as I was calling it. But Will said something about Nunes done already got fuck up. So I thought, all right, maybe he thinks Megan was gonna win, and all of a sudden, Nunes, you know.
Hold on. If I was to take your word, yeah, to hang on everything you put your hat on, yeah, we wouldn't have a piece of you left. We would not have a piece of you left. Yeah. Just because I've said that about her, that means, oh, that's it. You don't have to support her. How many things have you said about
Bro,
us?
I'm just asking, was you picking Megan? If you weren't picking Megan, you know what I mean?
How many crap things have you said about us? Would you still support them? Yes, you do. So don't tell me about
what's that got to do with the price of fish blood?
Nah, because how you're saying it. Oh, you said this about Nunes, so you're going the other way. You're not.
Bro, I didn't say he was going the other way. I'm saying to you,
bro,
if you think she got beat the fuck up, no. I know what I said. If you think she got beat the fuck up, are you picking Megan? You said no. I'm like, whoa. I thought, maybe you was trying to say Megan had a chance. Which she got Pontius' chance to do it.
I didn't say that.
You know what I mean? She hits like a truck. She could get the upset. I'm gonna sling a little tenner on her tomorrow, just to see. Megan, have you seen the odds on her? It's ridiculous.
I'll give you 2-1. I might as well take that £10 now.
No, man, I'm not giving it to you. I want to give it to the bookies.
A waste of money, brother. That's a waste of
money. But I don't know.
Might as well give it to me. I'll give you 2-1 on that.
I don't know, bro. You know,
the bookies odds are better.
Nah, man, the bookies will give me a nice hit off of my tenner. If fucking Megan done the madness, I think she's like minus 12. I think she's like minus 1250. Some crazy shit like that. She's minus 1250, bro. Minus 1250.
First of all,
that's mad.
I know you love UFC. Don't start doing American odds when you live in England. What is minus 1250?
That's 12 and a half.
What are we talking about here?
12 and a half.
You know,
12 and a half.
You live in England, don't do that.
He's already been at a betting view.
Do you know what I mean? Oh, no, you live in England, don't do that.
Yeah, man. 12 and I listen to Vegas odds. Man. But you know what I mean? The DraftKings and them things there, man. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. I'll be listening to too much Bisping, man. You know what I mean? Bisping be getting them. He get him a fucking narrow brain, man. But anyway, minus 1250, 12.5 odds. If you want to give me 6-1, I'll do it with you. 6-1.
Wow. 4-1 is my best offer. And you got to put.
I'll meet you in the middle at 5-1. I'll meet you in the middle at 5-1. £10 for your £50.
£10 for my £50. Nah.
Yeah, I'll meet you in the middle.
No good. I don't want your £10.
I'll meet you in the middle.
I don't want your £10 that bad. I just figured if you're going to hand the £10 to someone, might as well be to me than to DraftKings, apparently.
Yeah, they give me minus 250. They give me minus 1250 on that motherfucker. God damn.
You don't even know what does that equate to? You don't even know what that equates to, do you? It sounds good. It just sounds good.
It's better than 50 quid.
It sounds good. Minus 1250. Like, what's he talking
but
about, right?
You know what? Forget all of that. Amanda Nunes, that's what I'm hanging my hat on. I don't give a damn, you know what I mean? That's what I'm hanging my hat on, man. So yeah, man. And onto the main event.
Plus, she just had a kid as well. Kids motivate in a different sort of way as well.
Yeah, I mean, I've heard that they're saying, you know, Nina Ansaroff had, you know, some difficulty with postnatal. And Amanda had to step up for the last. Apparently, that's why they cancelled the fight in December, and they made it an undisclosed injury. But it was something that happened to her spouse, and she had to, and that's why the fight got rescheduled to what we're getting.
I wasn't even aware that Nina was pregnant. Were you aware she was pregnant? I didn't even know.
Yeah. I knew. Even when she was cornering her, you know what I mean? You could tell.
Yeah, her last fight.
You know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So she's always in the octagon with Amanda, always, you know. So for me, I just think they're saying the fight's going to be a little bit more difficult now. It's the same kind of thing they're trying to say about Jan Blachowicz as well, which we're going to talk about now because he just had a baby son as well.
Yep.
You know, so and they've been saying exactly the same thing through all these press conferences. They keep asking him about, you know, being a father and, you know, sleepless nights and baby cries and all this other stuff. But he seems to be taking it in his stride, and you know, he's not let that take away anything from his regime.
What did he weigh in as? Do you know?
Israel weighed in at 200.5.
200. Good. I thought he might.
Oh, is that American as well?
That's bad. I think that's bad for him.
When he was talking that, when he was talking at 193, I was like, oh no, I hope you're not coming in.
I was thinking like 197. I was thinking like 197.
193 was good because he'll be faster than him.
Israel gets tagged in every fight. He's not that elusive. He gets tagged in every fight. He needs to be able to hold a lip, even from Jan. So I think it's good that he's 200.
Bro, I'm looking at the frame of both of them right there.
Looks healthy.
This is, you know what I mean? Like, I'm looking at Jan's frame right there and Izzy's frame right there.
Yeah, well, it looks like a very skinny man, but that's Izzy as a middleweight.
Let me ask you a question, right? And I know I did not want to bring this up, but I will. Like,
but you're good anyway.
Who's the heaviest hitter in the heavyweight boxing? It's the skinniest guy, isn't it? It don't matter how big you are; it's what you hit with.
This is a difficult conversation. You like having these kind of conversations.
It does matter, man. Like, go tell that to Derek Lewis, man. Like, come on, bro. It does matter, man.
It depends. It's about heavy-handedness. It's about natural
like
power.
That brother's heavy-handed, man.
But it's not like Izzy can't knock people out. Izzy can knock people out too.
Of course he can knock people out.
Listen, don't get it twisted. I'm not saying that he can't. I'm saying that at some point in this fight, he will get hit because Izzy, in his fights, as elusive as he can be,
he's been touched.
Yeah, but listen,
Gasson touched him.
Romero
tagged him.
All right, listen. At some point in this fight, Izzy will get tired, and that extra weight on him will be like, "Oh shit, this is heavier than I thought it was." And that's my whole point of saying, if he was lighter,
brother,
195 was the limit for me. 195 was my limit. 195 for me.
I'm not being funny or nothing. You got to remember, there's 15 pounds between middleweight and light heavy.
It's 20.
What do you think?
It's 20.
Oh, sorry, and 20. All right, 15 pounds between what he is now then and middleweight, right? What do you think Izzy comes into the octagon? Because it ain't 185. He comes in a lot healthier.
It's 200. When he comes in there,
he comes in. He comes in like 119. He comes in 196, 19 around 195.
Yeah, 197. I did say 197 is what I was expecting. I don't think 200 is that bad.
That's what I'm saying. It's not going to be. I
don't think 200 is that bad.
It's still a little bit.
Are you gonna go in a 205 fight and come in at 193?
Yeah.
Or 195 that you're saying.
Reassured by the fact he's 200.
I'm happy with that. That 200 is not overboard.
I just feel like he'll be quicker and he will.
So you think 5 pounds is going to take away from his speed? 5 pounds.
I think he'll get tired quicker. If the little bit of what.
If he was coming in at 210, 220, I'd be worried.
I am surprised, that Chick is not taking a boxing view from this, because that's how I've gone with most of my predictions of guys who go up in weight.
100%.
Yeah,
100%. But at the same time,
the nuance in boxing as well, right? Is the ounces in gloves. The way you're saying the 20-pound weight or 5-pound weight difference makes a big difference in your eyes. Boxing glove from 4 ounce to 10 ounce makes a big difference.
They don't have 4 ounce in boxing anyway. They don't have 4 ounce in boxing. It'll be a UFC thing.
Yeah, 4 ounces is a UFC glove. I think from my perspective, at most it could be is 5-6 pounds. I don't see that being that much of a difference for Israel.
We'll see. All right.
Detrimental.
All right.
to
We'll
him.
see. I hope he lasts he lasts long enough to, you know what I mean? He lasts long enough for us to see. If he starts getting tired, I'll look at you two like, well, I'll look at Ola like.
I mean,
anybody can get tired, but look, both of them is been in fight. Look, we're not talking about. We're not even talking about somebody that hasn't been in a 5-round fight or 5-round slug. You know what I mean? So putting the gas down,
yeah,
like.
Actually, he was.
Hold on.
He was eating pizza in that.
Is it?
Let me just.
Yeah.
Oh, he was eating pizza while he was waiting.
Yeah.
I'll say.
So hold on. Let me.
So he takes a shit. He's probably 197 then. Let's be real here.
Yeah, but that weighed about 200.5. So
that brought. You see what you see the thing with Easy. This is what you man don't think. He's a mind fuck. He's the type of guy that come on there and weigh 205, 206 to fool you lot, then go and fucking drop some other shit and comes in there at 197, 198. And while everybody's trying, people like yourself, it might be a trolling move. We don't even know. We might get the next interview from him and say, you know what, I weighed 200 that day just to show you I can get there. But I went back and done a couple more weight cut and I dropped a couple pounds. Because I wanted to feel like myself in there. It's the type of shit that he'll do.
We'll see.
You know what I mean? And if you know his character, I'm not saying he did that. I'm not saying he's gonna do it. I'm just saying it's the type of shit that I won't put past him.
For me, listen, if he let's just say, I mean, because we'll keep saying we'll see. If he loses, it ain't gonna be down to the fact that he's 5-6 pounds.
That is how he's weighing in at 200. That's just ridiculous. If he gassed out,
I mean, he would have to look rubbish for me to.
Would you say to me that Gilbert Burns that lasted 5 rounds with Woodley looking good and then got tired in the 2nd or 3rd round, still weighing the same thing, is because he ate too many pizzas or he weighed over 170 or what? You can't put that down to the reason that the man gas out. Rocco didn't even get to gas out when Jan knocked him out. And he came in bulky. He didn't even get to gas out.
He didn't have that chance. Round. He got gassed out in the first round when he tried.
This is what I'm trying to say. He didn't even get the chance to.
Fam, you watch the fight. Even Comey.
I watched the fight.
Luke's tired. Luke's looking tired. Even Comey said it.
He had rush of blood in the arms. That's all he said. He said himself.
Yeah, I know.
He said himself. He had rush of blood to his arms. Corey Anderson. He didn't. Before he got lit up, he didn't come in more heavier than he was supposed to. Jan's lighting people up. Yeah, it's not because somebody came in heavier or someone came in lighter. Jan's just Jan in there. He didn't light up fucking Dominic Reyes.
All right, so
because he got. No, I'm making an alternative point. Because you put an emphasis on the 5 pound, which I don't think it will be the reason why this fight is won or lost. I just want to say that. So if you want to make it about that when we come back, I'm shooting it down now.
All right.
I like it. It's not going to be because of no 5 pound here or there.
I'm with you in the sense that I kind of understand why Will expected me to take a different stance on it, and normally I would have if it was a significant amount of weight, but I just felt like, for me, I think he's actually reassured me, because when I was hearing 193, I thought, oh no, you need to at least be a little bit more than that. I was hoping for 200. So let's just say I haven't watched the weigh-ins. Keep this in mind, people. But I don't know. Let's say he came in with clothes on and he's eating a pizza. Realistically, he's probably 197. That's at least a better situation.
He did come in with jogger bottoms, flip flops, socks.
Yeah. So that to me is a better situation than what I was expecting. So yeah, I'm expecting him to still be. I might as well get into the pick. I'm expect this will be the last time I pick against Jan. Because I'm not gonna lie to you, I have this habit of picking against Jan, and every time this guy has a habit of proving me wrong. I
was just gonna say that, Sheik.
I know already. I did it for the Rockhold fight. I did it for the what was the one after the Rockhold fight? The Corey fight. And I did it for the most recent fight he had to win the title.
Reyes.
Yeah, Reyes. So
and I did it for Ilya Latifi as well. Dominance. What did he do? He knocked him out. TKO. Like, this man beats up my favorite fighters, man. I don't like Jan. I'm telling you right now. I do not like this brother.
I like this guy though.
I don't like Jan. Who is this guy? This man, what? Oh, you know one or two things about me still. I can see that. I can see why you put that there. You know one or two things about me. Yes, I look to you anyways. So Jan is like Chig, it was alluded to there. This guy is the same guy that beats up my favorite fighters.
Yep.
He's beat them all up so far, up until now.
Has a habit of beating middleweights up as well. So
up until now,
he is someone who can deal with the speed because he's shown he can deal with that speed. The only blown up middleweight, I guess, that he's lost to is, funny enough, Thiago Santos, who at the time was stepped up to light heavyweight. Don't get me wrong, but I think he was early in his light heavyweight career that Jan lost to him. So I think everyone that is making a big deal out of the fact that the speed is going to be a factor, I'm not as convinced. I think this is going to come down to accuracy and just Israel's talent if he's going to pull this off. And the speed obviously will help it in that respect. I'm hoping Israel will win. I'm going to go for a points victory because I don't think Israel will knock him out. But in the end, I don't see this being a smooth sailing fight for Israel, but I see him getting it done. So yes, I'm going for that.
Will, you ain't gonna ask me. Look, I got the t-shirt on right here, man. Like, my whole background is filled.
I know.
You ain't gonna ask me, man. So
the funny thing was, I wasn't even gonna ask you anyway. We weren't gonna ask.
Yeah, man. Like, come on. You don't expect no answer from me. The answer's right here, man. You know what I mean? We live in the answer. So we're going full out
straight away.
So hold on, Will.
See, here we go. Go on. Go on.
No, I wanted more.
Go on, tell me.
I just wanted more of your take on the fight. You know what I mean? How you arrived to this decision.
See, why is it? Yeah, why is it? Whenever I do something, that all I do is respect. I have to explain myself.
Justify it.
I expect it. I just thought maybe something was good.
No. You didn't
all right.
it.
Okay. Let's move on to bonuses then.
And I know what you're doing. Yeah, you're not gonna have a bet out of me for this fight, so you're not gonna try. He's gonna try and bring me back. I know how he does it. Gotta bring me back to go back and forth. Yeah, nitpick what I say, so I'll end up saying, "Do you know what? I'm going with Jan." Yeah, and you go, "How about you back it up with some money?"
With some money.
Yeah, I know how he plays.
Chig, you still want that? You still want that 50 to 10 pounds? You still there, bro?
Yo, I love this guy, bro. I love this guy.
You still there for you, Chig?
No, I'm good.
I love it.
Vegas odds, DraftKings, bro. You know what I mean? Coral.
Minus 250 or whatever that means.
Yeah, man. By DFS, all of that, man.
I swear down. If I didn't know Ola as much as I did, Ola would have raped my pockets like so much. So much.
On to bonuses.
See, you should have stopped letting me watch all these videos again. Once I watch our videos all over again, I see the patterns of how things happen, how I get to where I get to. So, yeah.
On to bonuses. Chig is already gone for Jan Aljo for fight of the night. That's a good pick in my eyes. But I'm gonna go with
And performance of the night, Adesanya.
Oh,
Performance of the night for me, I'm going with Amanda Nunes. Fight of the night, I'm going with Israel Jan.
Okay.
So if Israel or Jan gets performance, at least I get a point. It don't really matter. You know what I mean? Fang that hook like that.
I'm gonna go. Just for spanners in my fucking works, man.
I know I did.
I'm gonna go Sterling for performance of the night.
We fucked you up, son.
No way, Dana.
And I'm gonna go.
Dana will curse his name.
I'm gonna go Joseph Benavides and Askarov for fight of the night.
Oh,
interesting picks.
Dark horse.
Yeah, those two, they're just gonna war, man. You know what I mean? A nice war between those two. I can, they'll be in contention for it anyways. So we will see. But I think those two are coming to fight. The only one I'm struggling against is my performance of the night. You know what? Let me change that real quick.
I knew you would.
I'm gonna go with Islam Makhachev.
Don't believe it, Aljo, no?
I do. I said he'll win, so it will get me a point if he does win. So,
Not enough for performance. You know, Dana. Yeah,
but with Islam and Khabib in his corner, he might wrap up this brother real quick, Drew Dober. He might just wrap it. You know what I mean? Real quick, take down, rear naked choke, in and out of there.
Dominance MMA.
And I can celebrate with my brothers, mashallah, and celebrate that 50 G's with my brothers.
God.
You see the things, man. Come on, man. Don't start going on like, man. You didn't see the DMs. I will show you the DMs. Don't go like you didn't see it.
Oh my God. You know what? Soon they actually might move Ola with him. The way they might move Ola with him.
They show man love all the time, blood. Like,
but Ola has to stop drinking fucking proper 12. It's not Connors anymore. He's been bought out.
Oh, is he? Is it? I didn't know that.
So Connor's in the money right now.
How much did he get bought out for?
Life is good, man.
They had 49%.
The best thing about
go on.
I was going to say the best thing about businessman or being a good businessman is know when to exit the business. You know what I mean? And if you got a fuck ton of money for it, more power to him. You know what I mean? But
I can find
the only thing that I'm interested in is to see him in the octagon. If I ain't seeing him on the octagon, then boy, he'll be good in movies. Who knows? He might be able to do one or two. If Bisping can do it, I don't see why he can't. You know what I mean? So Bisping has been in a couple good movies. So
listen, Connor's in the money now. He won't care because the liquor
business.
I'm
just saying, like
loads of money.
Yeah,
you don't need to do shit.
More power to him, but I don't want to give Connor no. I want to give Connor no shine on this pod right now, man. More power to him, man. But we're talking about Stylebender, Jan Blachowicz, Polish power. You know what I mean? Nigeria's Stylebender, and it's gonna be a mad one. It's gonna be a mad one. I've gone back and forth on this fight, and I can't remember the last time a fight worried me like this one. So I don't want to come off on here like I think this is Easy's hardest fight by a mile. Like I genuinely don't know what's gonna happen. I'm scared of what could happen, but I also see the bigger picture that it's not all bad if it goes the other way, because Easy don't lose nothing. Jan loses everything if he loses. Easy don't lose nothing. Still a champion. He goes back to 185 and goes back there and does his thing. Life goes on. The show must go on, you know. But Jan is the one, if he loses, he's got everything to lose, you know. So that's why the stakes on this fight is so huge. And yeah, I'm twitching in a motherfucker. I tell you right now, my God. The enemy is twitching hard, man. You get me? But
You shouldn't
I'm
twitch,
gonna
man.
stop.
You shouldn't
It's
Why
a
twitch.
not?
worrying. It is
It's
a
a good.
worry.
It's
It
a
is.
good. It's a good.
Why?
It's a good
No, no,
headache
no.
to
Why is
have.
it
It's
a
a good
worry?
worry.
If the
It's a
Nigerian
good
gets knocked
challenge.
out,
It's a
if
good.
the Nigerian
It's
gets
a big
knocked
challenge.
out,
It's a good
it's no
challenge.
problem, is it?
It's a big challenge. A lot of people think he's going to win, but I don't know, man. This guy has a habit of going against people that think he's going to lose. I do think he's underestimated. Plus, there's something about champions' confidence. You know, when people think you're going to lose and you've newly become champion, you can tell he has a little bit extra swagger now, a bit of extra confidence, and he honestly feels like he'll get the job done. I like the fact that Izzy's not said too much this week. He's been actually quite complimentary of Jan Blachowicz.
Yeah.
Looks pretty focused on him. So let's see what happens. Obviously, if he beats him, superstar. Super duper star. And we'll see if Dana's theory is right. Every time Adesanya achieves something, does Conor start tweeting? Now that would be interesting.
They got the same manager as Will tries to let us know all the time. You know what I mean?
Is that what Dana said?
Yeah.
There you go.
He just has a habit of trying to take Izzy shine for some reason.
It's not just Izzy, is it? It's down with Nunes.
I don't know. Apparently, it's predominantly Izzy. I'm quoting Dana here.
Just go, yeah. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. Crazy.
Is there anything else you guys
I'm looking
want to
for.
talk about?
No, that's all I got on my notepad. That's all I got here. And yeah, been a nice 50-minute show. And you know what I really do want to do this weekend is come back and do fucking, because this is a 3-title fight, man. You know what I mean? And we can do something on Sunday,
bro.
Bro,
You know my situation.
Nobody cares about City and United, bro.
No, you know my situation. What do you mean?
Yeah. Bro, you got a car, right? You do got a car. Yeah, run that shit in the car, bro.
I need that.
I've been in the car when you remember when we did the fucking United Arsenal thing on Guna Igulai. Yeah, subscribe to that channel, by the way. You know what I mean? I had to go in the car, in the garages, my dad. You feel me? I was in the car. I was in the dark, growling at you and shit. Like, and look what happened. You lost the game anyways, 1-0. You didn't come back. You said he was gonna come back, but you didn't come back, bro. Yeah.
I was at work when you were doing the other one.
But I don't give a damn where you was, bro. You know what I mean? You could be at a graveyard, bro. I don't give a damn. Blood. You didn't come back, bro. You know what I mean? Shit. Anyways, that's all I got on my notepad. You got anything?
News, chick?
Adrian Broner, he's moaning.
Oh my god!
Talk to your guy, man. What's going on with Broner, man?
I think he lost this fight. I could not believe the scorecards. Did you watch the fight? What do you think? You talk.
I say I watched the fight. I watched the highlights of the fight.
Yeah, I saw the highlights as well. I didn't really
mainly
watch the
because
fight.
I don't really watch for Broner like that. But when I saw his interview afterwards, when he was saying, "Oh, I had $13 in my bank, and now I have 13 million or whatever. So now we're going to party, and then we're going back to hard work." I thought, okay, maybe a penny has dropped. Maybe he's realized that he needs to work hard. Let me see the performance. I saw the performance. I actually thought the other guy was unlucky. Decision definitely could have gone the other way.
Could have, it should have. You see, like
Could have and probably should have. Yeah, probably should have. Yeah, I don't know with Broner. You can tell I've long tapped out on him. Long tapped out on him. It is what it is with Broner. It's just a waste of space. Did you see the message from Mike, by the way, Ola?
Yeah. I just messaged him back in the chat still. Yeah, big up Mike, man. Big up Mike still, you know what I mean? He tries to stay up and watch UFC with man.
Diego, calm down.
But he's always plastered by then, you know what I mean? Like,
Diego,
Mike's always done by then.
Diego, we've blessed you with 4 points this season. Just calm down. Calm. We've blessed you with 4 points. We gave Arsenal 4 points too. They needed it, so we gave it to them. We don't need it. We don't really care. We're not going to win anything.
Diego, to be fair, is a Palace fan.
That's what I said. We gave them 4 points. They beat us, and then we drew with them. We're giving them 4 points. Like we made you beat us, and then we drew with you again. Gave you 4 points.
You didn't make us do fuck all, blood. Like,
yes.
Just like you didn't make Palace.
We gave you 4 points, and where are you still? Where are you still? Don't
worry about what we're doing.
No, I am
worried about what you see, if Tottenham was doing what Man City is doing at your ground, I'd be pissed off. Double-digit points.
Done it. They already
on
done
you.
It. They already done
you
it.
mad?
They already done on you. They finished above you a few times, bro.
What? With double digits? Are you smoking, blood?
Fam, Arsenal have sat down. Listen, Arsenal have sat down for Chelsea to win the Champions League.
This show's done, blood. I ain't talking football with you on this thing here, man. No,
listen.
It's a blasphemy, man. You're gonna bring the griminess out of me, man. I like to be a purist on this thing. You're trying to bring the ratchetness out of me, like they ain't already seen it before. You look the how right, you know, like they ain't trying, like they ain't seen that before.
Listen,
but hey,
all I'm trying to say,
chick, don't laugh, don't encourage this shit.
Oh yeah.
Chick, I don't know, you know what I mean? Don't laugh, man. Don't encourage this guy, man.
Chick, listen. All I'm trying to say is Arsenal are just as bad as United. The only difference is we know how to treat our badness better. You're not going to a fight, Ola. You're not going to a fight. So stop putting that on.
I ain't going to, like I said, I don't want to get into the football ratchetness with you, but
disgraceful Muslim fucking Nigerian. Disgraceful Muslim Nigerian. You drinking.
Just quickly, let's quickly touch on the Chisora
Parker.
Yeah, they did talk about this online yesterday. And there's been a fight that's been talked about for a while. They're planning potentially May 1st with this one because Eddie's doing a pay-per-view card on May 1st. So they're looking to headline that card. I like the fight because I wasn't that impressed with Parker's last performance. I think Parker fought 2 weeks ago. Looked rusty.
Yeah.
I think it's a kind of a decent last chance saloon type of fight. And see where the pennies fall. I think Parker's favorite, but I think Chisora just has this habit of whenever he's in a big fight, he tends to raise his performance, I should say. Whether that is enough to beat Parker is another question. So, definitely would be interested in seeing what happens then. Thank you, Mike, for subbing to the channel. Appreciate it, as you all can as well. Make sure you do sub to the channel. We're on our way to road to 300 subscribers is on. So make sure you do hit that subscribe button every Friday, 9:30, unless we tell you something different. Excuse me. Usually it'll be my fault, to be fair. Make sure you do join us. every Friday at 9:30 UK time. Is there anything else you guys wanted to cover, boxing wise? No, the mega fight still hasn't been signed. Apparently, everything's been agreed in terms of Fury. But everything's verbally been agreed.
And when that happens, the flag's gonna come out again, man. Don't worry, man. we here. We always here, man. We're doing something. We're always here. You get me? You know, we're always here. We're showing love. You know what I mean? We're showing respect. We're paying homage, unlike some people. You know. And I've said it. You want to say man's a bad Muslim? I already done told everybody, don't follow me. You will end up in hell. I say it all the time. You know what I mean? Don't do it. Do not follow me.
One thing we need to talk about. Ola, let's talk about. You need to talk to your boy, Pablo Costa. Go on.
Ooh, I'm glad you brought that up, bro. I'm glad you brought that up. Bro, I don't know. Is it who's allowing him to say these things? Like I didn't even know him.
I think he should be kicked out of the UFC.
Bro, oh come on, hold on. I don't want to take food off his table. You know what I mean? He got family and all of that depend on him, and we know firsthand how that really is. So on that, I don't really want to. But he shouldn't be allowed. For me, he needs to go and get an interpreter, somebody that can say what he's saying, even though he's chatting English, but say it to us in a better way, in a more cleaned up way than he's trying to say. Because I don't think he's got, there's people got fight IQ, people got media IQ. Some people are just media trained and they know what to say. This guy is far from media trained. He's far from anything trained. He's a fighter and he can bang. We know that. But you got to look at the things they're allowing him to say. You can't go out there and be pulling out excuse. Look, I tried to say the other day that whose excuse is worse, his or Wilder's. Sorry to go back to Wilder, Will. I know it hurts you every time we bring up Wilder. I know it hurts you, but I can't help it. Whose excuse is worse? You can't blame some kind of injury straight after the fight, then come back and say, oh yeah, I've only just seen Easy raw dogging me after the fight, so I want to fucking kill him, sign the contract, and then on top of that, you come back 6 months later and say you was drunk on the eve of the fight. Which one is it? Because you've given 3 different excuses, just like the egg weight, the costume, and Mike Brilliant spiking the man's drink. It's like that man are competing for excuses. Whose excuse is worse? You know what I mean? You're blaming your corner man for spiking your shit. Well, your corner man turned to Bill Cosby all of a sudden. Is it Bill Cosby now? You know? Did they put a Spanish fly in the thing? Like, wow, now, come on, man. You're wilding, bro. You know what I mean? What's going on here?
Listen.
Ola,
listen.
And now the man's Wilder's blaming drink. Costa's blaming drink.
Ola, listen.
What's going on here?
Ola, listen. It's simple, yeah. Chelsea have won Champions League and Europa League. You ain't won that before, okay? So calm down. That's what I'm going to say to you.
Are we really? Is this what you're going to come back with? We're talking Costa and Wilder.
Champions League and Europa League back to back. They won Champions League. The next season they won Europa League. You haven't got there yet. Calm down. Chelsea won Europa League over you. Shit, I forgot about that as well.
You could have just said you concede the argument and then we'll keep it pushing.
Calm down with this.
You could have just said you concede the argument, man. Just concede the argument, man. I'll bless you. You know what I mean?
Listen,
like Max Holloway.
You could have said anything about Costa.
You get blessed. You could have
said anything about Costa and you brought Wilder in.
All right, dog. All right.
Spanish
Who knows? Who knows? You might get Spanish fly in your drink. You know what I mean? Shit.
Anyway, shout out to James. Shout out to James who won his first boxing match in his gym, heavyweight. Shout out to you, James. Well done. Not come out.
I couldn't tell if that was a
But why did you take James' advice?
James.
You could have just
It's
considered
James.
the thing. Yeah, just take it on the chin rather than bringing Chelsea up like a dickhead. You know what I mean? You can't fucking take it on the chin and you want to big up James. Come on, man. James, tell him, man. You can't.
I agree with this. Even if it was true, it's 6 months later. Just shut up. Take the L, move on.
I think he should be banned from UFC. I think he should be banned. Oh,
why?
Why are you laughing? No, Chick. Why are you laughing? Because no. Listen, Chick. Yeah, this is my point.
Shout out to Ottoman Azaita, by the way. Shout out to Ottoman Azaita. You know what I mean? Man's back in the UFC. Back. Ali made that happen. Ali did that. Ottoman Azaita is a UFC fighter and is back. Yeah,
shut up and
I'll even back to knock motherfuckers out, man.
It don't matter.
You get
it's
me?
dominance. MMA.
Be happy.
Retire soon.
Be happy.
Dominance. They'll retire soon. It's dominance. Where's Chimaev? It's dominance. They'll retire soon. What the fuck?
So you're gonna use you're gonna start using Rona. You're gonna go that low and use Rona. Yeah. You see what Rona's doing to. You see what Rona did to Khabib's dad, didn't he? You know what I mean? Rona's decimating the thing.
Did I not tell you he retires careers?
So you didn't. So Rona got nothing to do with it.
Where's Khabib? Where's Cejudo? Where's Chimaev?
Anyways.
Soon Usman will be gone. And then soon Gage has already said I only want 2 fights and I'm done. See, some say he retires people about dominance. Dominate what? Dominate retirement. The fuck is up with you?
The hate in your heart is there for the world to see, bro.
Listen.
You know what I mean? The hate in your heart is, you know what I mean? It's glaring.
What did Boosie say? What did Boosie say? I got a lot of hatred in my heart. Like, what did he say?
Man, the hate for dominance, man. It's so much. You almost won in, and all you gotta do is ask, cause we don't hate you. You know what I mean? We don't hate you.
Into what retirement?
You know what I mean?
What into what retirement? Hang on.
We don't hate you, bro.
Listen, I like dominance. I don't mind dominance. I just hate the way you go on about them like they're the only thing in the UFC that actually matter. 3 of your big fighters are retirement. How do you see dominance being dominating retirement? Shit, that's all he's doing. Signing contracts into retirement. Fuck him off. Yeah? Where's Khabib?
Last time I checked, Dina said he's going to have dinner with him on Saturday.
Okay. Well, he's not fighting though. Where's Cejudo?
Last time I checked, Dina said he don't want to take the belt away from him. You hate in your heart. You know, bro. No. You've asked about Khabib about 15 times. So I'm giving you the scenario with
I asked all
with
three
Khabib.
at the same time. I asked all three at the same time. So if you're gonna answer to Khabib, answer to the 3 of them. Yeah? And also stop drinking McGregor's drink. Whilst you fucking big Khabib fan. Big number 1 Khabib fan. And your biggest drink that you have in your house is flipping a proper 12. You. Muslim as well. You have proper 12. Like the proper 12 bottles in his house, yeah. Oh my God. They're beautiful. They're beautiful to see. Aside, like, they are, no, seriously, chick, they are beautiful. But for him to buy it, I just don't get it. Ow.
It's there on display. It's on the mantelpiece.
How can you be a Khabib fan and then fight night? Guess what we're going to drink tomorrow at fight night? Guess what we're going to drink tomorrow? Guess what we're going to drink tomorrow? Islam's fighting, you know, dominance card, like he's been saying. But he's going to be drinking proper 12. Huh? You tell me. How is this allowed to happen? You go and hide and then put dominance. You wouldn't tell them I drink proper 12 too. Tell them and let's see what they say about you. Let's see if they accept you.
Really? You're gonna go there? Yeah, see man with proper 12 on my Insta. Like you can't go on my Insta now and see man drinking proper 12. Like man
Listen,
ain't been on my Insta and see the thing. Like, Ali know this thing, man. You know he knows the thing. Stop playing with me, yeah. You ain't trying to get under my skin. I let you have your free reign. You know, you trying to crawl under my skin, man. But it ain't gonna happen tonight because
I
the
like this guy.
the
I like this
the
guy.
higher
I
thing
like.
that I'm dealing with today is easy. I'm focused on this easy thing, man. You know what I mean? But
No, but
Ali,
listen.
the
Your
man said, "Well,
dominance guys are
Ali is
getting retired. Your dominance guys are getting
a
retired.
Pokino
Hold
to
up.
answer your thing." Ali, yeah, this is not a money thing, man. This is a loyalty thing, blood. You know what I mean?
Oh my
It's a
god.
loyalty thing
Oh
out
my
here. For
god. If
Alhamdulillah,
Ali
mashallah,
called you right,
inshallah,
oh my
everything.
god.
Yo,
Oh my
come
god.
on, man. Stop
He
playing with
drinks,
me.
you know. He drinks a Muslim. He drinks. He's not practicing
Yeah,
Muslim at all.
we're all drink.
But he wants to be part of dominance. Who are Muslims? They're all Muslims
Of
there.
yeah,
Do you
of course
guys
I
get
drink.
this? Do
What
you
what
guys
you
get
mean I
this?
drink?
Do you guys get this? I want to scratch my. I want like I don't get it. He's my best friend, but I don't get it.
This is what you're doing. It's like calling a Jewish a bad Jewish. Do you know how that sounds? Do you know they could sue your clerk? You know what I mean? It's like calling a bad Jewish that don't go to the synagogue. But Mike, tell him. You know what I mean? You can't do that, you know. You know what I mean? You can't do that thing though. You can't call it Jewish, a bad Jewish, just because you don't go synagogue all the time. And they like a couple hamburgers, a couple champagnes, a couple fucking Dom Perignons, a couple fucking caviar, a couple Lamborghini, a couple hot Uchimamas. You know what I mean? All of those. And then you want to call them man a bad Jewish because of that. Come on, bro. You know what I mean? Shit. Go talk to Daniel Levy if he don't be drinking them special fucking cognac out there, but then that man they know the thing, man. Come on, bro.
But you're Muslim.
So
Yours is strict. Yours is strict. Jews there, the wishy-washy. Yours is strict. Yours is different.
yeah. So
Don't use them to
what's that got to do with anything?
Ola. You support
It's
dominance. Dominance is based on
it's
Muslims.
just yeah. So Justin Gaethje and Frankie Edgar, the Muslims, and they don't drink or they don't smoke.
When they say they're gonna roll on the mat.
No. Hold on. Bro. You just made a statement. What did he say, Chig? Dominance is based on Muslims.
Yeah.
Did he not just utter that word? Yeah.
Listen to
I
what
just gave you bro. I just gave you two names.
Listen.
Yes, man.
Listen to what I said.
Said that. Yeah. I just gave you two names. Frankie Edgar, Justin Gaethje.
Nah, listen.
Tell me when they go to the mosque.
And
when they're not drinking.
Like when they say they're gonna roll around on the mats, what do you think they're talking about? When Frankie and Gage are going, could be we're gonna roll around on the mats with him. What do you think they're talking about? Alhamdulillah. So you're gonna roll around. Get me? They're Muslim too, practicing Muslims.
You know what?
I like this.
Mike's right. Mike's right. You know what I mean? You can't just say we're bad just because we fucking like what we like. No, we like what we like. You know what I mean?
This guy's
That's life.
This
you
guy.
Know what I mean? You clearly don't know, Mike. You really don't know, Mike. Oh Lord.
Oh my God.
Anyways, I think that's all of it. That's all of it on the fight front this week.
I got one little thing to say just before Ola goes off. I know I'm stretching it, but there's another thing as well. I gave Ola room, because he's been going on about dominance, right? I gave Ola room for Ola to talk about Chimaev retiring, but because Ola feels the need to hide all of Dominance's retirement plans and stuff like that, he doesn't want to talk about it today.
But hold on. How can we talk about Khabib retiring when the president of the organization said he's not retired? How can I talk about Chimaev retiring when the president of the organization said, no, he's just emotional. He ain't retiring. What do you want me to say? I need to see what's going on. The man just said it. None of that's happening. What like? Come on, bro.
Okay.
You know what I mean? What you want to talk about? Dana said it's not happening. Dana said he's not taking the belt from Khabib. Dana said Khabib being retired. He's still, you know what I mean? He's the one paying.
Oh, Chimaev as well. No, Chimaev as well.
Yeah, he said he's not retiring.
Okay,
he said he's just
good.
Emotional.
That's good. So at least we can take the belt from what's his name?
He said, look, he said the guy will be back. He said they've flown him to their doctors. Their doctors is looking after him now. And if he does what the doctors say, he'll be fine. And he'll come back and fight. Simple. You know? So this whole lingering thing that Chimaev has got is what Burns had when he had COVID. It's what Leon had when he had COVID. You know, they've all talked about how, you know, he stayed longer than he was supposed to stay. You know, even Mike over there had COVID, infected his mic, the microphone, I mean, with COVID, talking to you in the basement. Yeah. So, like, this COVID comes and goes when it feels like it. It might go in 10 days. It might say, I want to hang around for a month. What you going to do about it? You know what I mean? Just self-isolate, bro. Keep self-isolating till it's gone.
Okay.
But the man wants to go to the gym and hit bags and all of that when he's on heavy medication. So that's, from what we heard on both sides, that's what I've heard. So, you know, we just need to wait and see what's happening.
Let me talk about one last thing, and that is Miss Clarissa Shields making waves. For anyone who doesn't know who Clarissa Shields is, she's the current oh my gosh, she's got loads of belts. She's probably the second.
Put it this way. She's the one that wants to beat up Layla Ali.
Yeah. So her and Taylor are probably the two biggest female boxers in the world at the moment. Clarissa Shields is undefeated. So is Katie Taylor, to be fair. And she's holding all the belts. And she made a big statement today. She said that she felt Muhammad Ali was the greatest, and she was second, and that she could beat, and I quote, 98% of the men on the men's roster. Well, let's be real here. It's more like she could lose to 98% of the men, right?
Yeah. I think even and
that's not being disrespectful.
B-class fighter.
But let's just be real here. Yeah, let's just be real here. Let's be real here.
She thinks because she's tenacious, and then she trains with guys who give her the black. You know, when you're in a gym training, like you don't. Sometimes you give them that, like he's in a fight, so I'm not gonna hurt her, sort of thing. So I think because of that, she thinks she can do it. She can hang with men, but I don't think so. I personally don't think so. It's the same thing with the tennis. What's it? The tennis girls. They once bragged that they could beat men.
But here's the thing. I give Serena a lot better chance of beating some of the men on the men's roster.
No.
And Clarissa in boxing.
There's already been a thing about it. They've already done that.
Yeah,
I know they did a movie about it, and I know that was based on the thing.
What? She said she'll be a boxing man or MMA guy?
No, boxing.
Boxing guy.
All right.
She said she'd
so
be not
Ronda got even more disrespectful to Floyd.
Yeah, it's true. But so did Joe. Your beloved Joe Rogan said that. Oh, who thought Ronda could give?
Yeah, he's a dickhead. That guy is always high. I told you, man. Don't follow Joe.
You can't be serious.
That guy was probably smoking frog's piss when he said that. Nobody know what Joe was on. Joe could be on some fucking mushrooms or something.
Immediately, they put her against an actual boxing champion who was female, and we saw the results. Yeah. So the disrespect of even saying that she could last 10 seconds with Floyd Mayweather is just. And
now look, Ronda hates him the most in the whole world. You know what I mean? She doesn't even fuck with him. You know what I mean? Like, that's how flip-floppy Joe Rogan is. He's like that. He's like the wind. He's gone. He don't care whether you hear. He's got somebody else right there to fucking kiss their ass. Like that's Joe, man. He's been a good professional of it, man. I love that guy.
Listen, I hope when dominance are all gone, when they cleared your ass, yeah, when everyone's beating all your dominance fighters, that you will run away. You'll still be screaming dominance, dominance, dominance. I hope so, yeah.
Don't worry, man. We'll find a new management to support. I mean, there's always going to be new ones. Always going to be new ones. It might even come from Ghana. Who knows? It might come from your village.
Hold on, let me ask you a question because I don't think we'll particularly care one way or another. What are you more worried about? This fight for Israel or Francis's fight later in the month?
Definitely Israel. Definitely 100% Israel.
I'm more confident.
I couldn't care less when Israel completes his shit. Until then, I couldn't care less what happens with Francis. When I get past Israel shit, then I worry about Francis. You know, Francis Day will come for me to worry about Francis. But right now, you know what I mean? It's all about easy. You know, when the time for Francis comes, you will see a Francis shirt. How about that?
I am more worried about the Francis fight than I am this. But that's because Francis is my guy. My guy. So yeah. And plus I'm a little bit confident that I'm more confident that Israel can get it done than Francis can. Because we've already seen Francis lose to the guy. And generally I have a rule once you've lost to a guy before.
That's true. The second time don't always work. But it worked for you last week. Yeah. And you got fucking maximum points out of it.
Yeah.
Munoz beat Rivera, Jimmy Rivera.
And it worked for Poirier too.
You know what I mean? And it worked for Poirier. So, you know, you don't always second fight.
That theory don't really carry out.
It can change something.
Yeah. Okay. All right then. I guess that's pretty much it then. I think we've done an hour, 20 minutes. We kind of raced through the show today, almost an accident. Sorry about that, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the show nonetheless. It was lively. Please do, once again, remember to slap a like on the video before you get off out of here. If you're watching this on Periscope, go into YouTube, type Combat Show with a K, and literally just hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. And hit a like on the video. We will be back. I know I was talking this Sunday talk, most likely next week, to review the cards. So make sure you catch us then. And until next week, we are out of here. Take care. Enjoy your weekend. Mike, we'll catch you soon. And peace. All right, we out.
Love.